Hello, I'm Red. Today I'm going to be reading some r/Today I F'd Up. Read by Red. Okay, our first story. Today I F'd up by taking my dog on a walk. About an hour ago, our young golden doodle was getting a little rambunctious, so I figured I'd take him on a short walk on a trail about a block from our place. I have Crohn's and I'm currently dealing with a bout of bronchitis, so I'm not feeling too hot, but I figured some fresh air would do us both some good. The thing is, my guts have been on the move all morning, and when they're going, they are going. The situation had definitely been made worse by the antibiotics I'm on for the bronchitis. Things had been calm for a bit, however, so I decided to risk it. About halfway through the walk, I feel a gurgle somewhere deep inside me. It's like a warning shot. I look down at the pup, though, and he's having so much fun hopping through the snow. I know we should turn back, so I decide we will, but it'll be the long way around for his sake. A few minutes later, that gurgle comes again, and it isn't so much of a warning this time. Panic sets in. I look around as the pressure builds in my guts. There are some densely packed trees and deep enough snow for a cleanup, but the trail doubles as a disc golf course. There are people here. I start counting how many people I've seen so far, their last known locations. It's too risky. We have to go back. We make it back to the road and I'm clenching. The way back is all uphill and the grade is so steep that I have to give even my Jeep some extra power to get up it every day. We start walking. My stomach is performing some sort of exorcism inside me. I think I hear screaming coming from my intestines. At the top, I'm coughing and vomiting, and I start to lose control of the clench. I feel it. The first leakage. It's so warm. There's nothing I can do as I cough and throw up and leak from my unpuckered butt. The puppy grabs the leash and starts tugging. It throws my focus even more, and I just let go. My bum has no more control. By the time we make it home, I'm sweating, nauseous, and barely holding on to the last drops in my butthole. I have no dignity when the neighbour stops to pet my pup in the elevator. I don't know if my long coat covered everything. I can only pray it did. Okay, our next story. Today I F'd up by feeding my neighbour dog food. A bit of backstory first. Prior to the pandemic, I was known as the baker of our building. I was looking to potentially get a little side business going with my baking skills, but for practice I would always make cakes and biscuits for our elderly neighbour. Our neighbour also has a dog who we absolutely love and helped massively when we got a puppy and it came to socialising him. Our dogs love each other so much. Obviously, due to the pandemic, I stopped sharing baked goods with neighbours for health and safety reasons and have put my idea of baking on the back burner for now, as I can see it's not a totally viable career option. Our dog's birthday just passed, and as we are severely lacking in entertainment right now, we decided to be those people and spoil our dogs rotten. I took him to the pet shop and let him get whatever he wanted, including a series of mini pup cakes. These are adorable little muffins, and they came in a multi-pack, so I thought it would be nice if we could share them with his doggy friends. His birthday came and went. He's a dog, so frankly he couldn't have given a crap, but he knew he got lots of new treats and toys, so I think he enjoyed himself. He didn't poo in the bathroom, so I take that as a huge win. I decided it would be nice if I shared his cakes with the neighbours' dogs. We have quite a few dogs in our building, but he has his best friends, so I thought I'd pop them treats from him. Here's where I began the screw up. I was coming home from the shop and saw my neighbour going out. I thought they would be gone a while, so I thought it would be really cute if I left the pup cake with a little note from our dog to their dog. I hand wrote a little note pretending to be our dog, incredibly cringeworthy I know, to our neighbour's dog, and added our neighbour's name in so they wouldn't feel left out. I popped the note and the pup cake in a spare bag we had with dogs on the outside, sanitized everything and left it on our neighbour's doorstep. After coming back, I told my partner and he joked that what if our neighbour ate it? I said there's no way that would happen as A, it's clearly a dog treat. It has a bone-shaped bit of icing on top. B, our neighbour is elderly but not stupid. And C, I wrote the note clearly enough so that it's obviously intended for their dog. I just came back in from a walk with our dog today. He ran up the stairs ahead of me and I heard our neighbour on the landing saying hello and giving him a fuss. I popped up and said hello, keeping a safe distance obviously, but still chatting to make sure all was well and to see if there was anything I could do to help. And we got chatting. We got onto the subject of our dog's birthday and how they grow up so fast. I was on my way in the front door when our neighbour shouted after me, thanking me for the cake and made a point of telling me how delicious it was. I paused, held back and asked what they meant. My neighbour very kindly told me that they have missed my baking and were incredibly excited to get a sweet treat, even if it was a bit small. I couldn't get back into my flat fast enough. I probably looked crazy, receiving a compliment then sprinting off with my dog under my arm like a rugby ball. The first thing I did was check the ingredients. Thankfully, the whole point of these pup cakes was that they're all natural and made just like regular cakes, but without the bad bits that would upset a dog's stomach. They did, however, have some flavourings in them that would make them enticing to dogs, but it looked as though they were safe for human consumption. I told my partner what had happened, and after he finished laughing at me and worrying about poisoning the neighbour, he told me what I was also thinking but dared not voice. I needed to try one to see how bad it was. I really didn't want to. We had one left that our dog had left and it had been slobbered over, dropped on the carpet and left there for about 3 days now. I thought about what I put our poor elderly neighbour through and I managed the screw up. I brushed off the pup cake and took the tiniest bite I possibly could while still ensuring I was getting a taste of what I had accidentally fed to our neighbour. This thing was disgusting. It was bland, rock hard, chewy, and had a distinct sour aftertaste. No wonder our dog had left it on the floor and didn't want to eat it. This made me come to the realization that not only did our neighbour eat the dog treat, they also lied to me about it, thinking I was the one who had baked it, to make me feel better about my baking after such a long break. So yeah, I didn't poison the neighbour, but sure as hell won't be known as the baker of the building anymore. Oh no, that's pretty embarrassing actually. I hope you enjoyed those r/today I effed up stories, because I know you did. Give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can hear more of these lovely stories. Thanks so much for watching today. Bye!